What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Talk with Flea, man. Another week, another dollar. It's the holidays. Wishing everybody out there a happy holiday and thank y'all for tuning in, man. So, before I bring my man Sin City in, I ain't see Sin City in a couple weeks, man. Looking forward to seeing him. I wanted to say something real quick about something that actually turns me on a little bit. Pause. And then I got to pause it because after you hear what turns me on, you may be like, yo, that turns you on, nigga. Yeah, it do. It do, nigga. I love when people I don't fuck with, or maybe they don't fuck with me, either however you want to word it. They don't fuck with you, you don't fuck with them. Niggas, bitches, whatever. They don't even really know each other that well and they team up and start hanging out because their only denominator is they don't like you. So they start hanging out and they start being with each other and you know, and when you see this shit, you be like, y'all two niggas and y'all two bitches or y'all 3-4 bitches, y'all only hanging out because I'm the common denominator. And I love it because it looks stupid. And it looks dumb. Y'all niggas all be looking stupid because y'all know shit about each other. You know, a bitch be like, one bitch might be from Colorado, another bitch might be from New Hampshire. Y'all just hanging out. Y'all have nothing in common. Nothing. Not one thing in common. But you don't like him. And that shit just lights a fire underneath me, man. I love, word of Allah, I love that shit. Cause I be like,
you kind of giddy about that.
Yeah, yo, I love it. Cause I be like, yo, cause I know deep down inside, you be like, I don't even know this nigga real name. What is this nigga name, matter of fact? I don't even know the nigga name. But we hate Cam. We got we hate that nigga. I don't need to know your name. I don't need to know nothing about you. You don't need to know nothing about me. We know we hate that nigga. Yo, you want to go to the club? Yeah, let's go to the club and celebrate it. Yo, me, my daughter. You got a daughter, nigga? Oh shit, I didn't even know you had kids. Yeah, I got kids too. So I'm just going to deliver this message. And you know why? You know what's fucked up? Is that nobody else will tell them they look stupid. I'm going to do it for y'all. I know y'all don't fuck with me and I probably don't fuck with y'all neither. Niggas, bitches in between, anybody else. Y'all look stupid. Y'all look dumb hanging out. If nobody else told you, your girls and your boyfriends are talking about you behind your back. What's this nigga doing with this nigga? They don't got shit in common. Oh, I know what happened. Why them all of a sudden them two bitches is friends? Yeah, he used to fuck both of them, and then they found out now they spoke woman to woman. And they realized that they shouldn't be arguing with each other. That Cam's the common denominator. If nobody told y'all, I'm going to tell you, you look dumb. Don't do it. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. Don't bring in the new year like that. You know what I mean? Like new year, new me every year. New year, new me. Take heed to that slogan this year. Don't bring in the new year with these niggas and these bitches that you don't know, acting like you know them just because you hate me. Because I love you. I ain't got nothing but love for you. I ain't got nothing but love for you, baby. And I wish you the best, man. Yo, Sin City, what up, baby? What's good, man? What's the word, man? How you doing? You been all right?
I'm good, man.
Yeah, man, I thought I said that for the year because it's been a whole year. It's been longer than a year, this nonsense. And you know what? I know it ain't just me. I know other people see that shit and be like, other people go through it like, yo, why is my baby mom hanging out with my ex-girlfriend? Oh, Now they cool all of a sudden. They didn't realize they had this much in common. What y'all bitches got in common? Y'all ain't got nothing in common. What y'all
He wants
niggas
your
don't...
attention, man.
Huh?
He wants your attention.
I'm giving it to him for the 5 minutes. I gave him the 5 minutes. I just gave him they 5 minutes. They got it, man. They got it. I'm not going to say nothing else about it because when I see it, I promise you, like I say, I paused it, but it's just like a little bit. Look at these niggas. Yo, I swear to God, just be laughing. Yo, that shit tickles me so much, man. But you know, they wanted my attention. I thought I'd give it to you, man. But yeah, welcome back. Sim Respect, what's good, man? How you been? You been all right? Larry in the building, man. Taylor here, Dick here. What's happening, man?
Everything good, man. I want to congratulate you, man, on your 1 million views in one day. I know you've been waiting for your man Max to come on. I know you fuck with him for a real long time, and that. And first of all, you got Murder on Talk with Flea. That's just phenomenal in itself. You know what I mean? But I want to congratulate y'all, whatever y'all got planned and doing in the future or whatever. But 1 million views in one day is crazy. So
Nah, man.
congratulations, man.
Nah, absolutely, man. I appreciate it. And to be honest with you, you know, just clearing the air, you know, for fans that's older fans and know all of us and know a little bit of history about what used to go on in the past, which I don't really bring up. Even like when I did the interview with Max, I'm not going to bring up no old problems he had. I'm not saying anything to get him in any new problems. I'm not doing anything to get him back sent to the penitentiary or jail or whatever the case may be. Because some people like, Cam, you ain't asked this, and Cam, you ain't asked that. The man was home 3-4 days and did an interview with me to where he didn't have to. You know, even though that's my brother, I know we grew up together and all that shit, but you know, that nigga trying to get to the chicken. So some people like, why you ain't say this? Nigga, why would I say some shit? The nigga just got out there doing 17 years to get him in some future beef, bring up old beef, internet beef, something like that, period, or to get him to say some shit to where he gets sent back to jail. He's on 5 years parole, if I'm not mistaken. But I said all that to say this is that for those that don't know, and we're not going to get too much into it, you know, I know y'all two may had a little history in the past where it wasn't that good, but Max told me to tell you all that shit is old. He fuck with you. It's much love. Before he came home, he was in jail watching Talk with Flea, and he loved the shows. He just wanted to let you know it's all good on his behalf. So he not on no old bullshit or nothing. So you could have came. Not saying that you wasn't busy and you ain't have nothing to do. You couldn't have been there, but I just wanted to put that out there for everybody to know that we not stirring up no old beef, and he just wanted to let you know and let me know to let you know that everything's all good on his end, man. Period.
That's what's up. And shout out the whole Raw Way, New Jersey. I did hear that they talk with Flea fans in there. They watch it like religiously in there. Word.
Yep.
Shout out to the whole Raw Way.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And I want to congratulate you again.
Oh, thank
you.
you.
It is what it is. I see y'all doing the fight weekend. And Talk with Flea will be in the building because I'm going.
Yeah,
I'm letting niggas know I'll be there. But congratulations on the fight weekend, the Pitbull versus Roach, man. Y'all got your first, you know, broadcasting PBC shit moving, man.
You gotta love Harlem niggas, Larry. You gotta love Harlem niggas, man. Because Sim put the play together, so this is way I'm trying to get the credit. Yo, you gotta love a Harlem nigga. Like, nigga, let niggas know how this shit came about. Okay, listen, all right, we're doing the fight weekend, Pitbull Roach. Sim put the play together. Shout out to Al Heyman, PBC, for having us there. Is What It Is will be there as well as Talk with Flea will be there. But Sin, thank you for putting that play together, making it happen. It's gonna be a great look for both brands. So I just want to tell you, thank you very much, man. But a Harlem nigga, this is how Harlem niggas do, Larry. Niggas like, yo, you know, there's two ways of going about it. I'm gonna act like nothing and let you tell it, or they overdo it.
Right.
No, I put the whole shit together, right?
Right.
Niggas wouldn't even been out. See, he'll come on here and say it like that and go in the barbershop like, niggas wouldn't even be out there without me. That's just how niggas is.
Right.
That's just how niggas is. But thank you, Sin. We really appreciate it from It Is What It Is and Talk with Flea for help putting this whole thing together for fight weekend. Absolutely.
You're welcome, man. It was a team effort, man. I was asking you a question last time I spoke to you because I was leading into another question when I asked you about if people ever sent you verses that you never did or whatever, explain what happened when you bumped into a certain person in the airport and they sent you a song and they might have felt a little way about it. You want to tell the people who I'm talking about?
I don't remember exactly off the top of my
The
head right now.
Rev? The Rev?
Right. Oh, yeah. Okay, my bad. Yeah, definitely. First of all, I want to give a big shout because I grew up on these niggas on Run DMC, man.
Facts.
I think for me, to me, Run DMC is the first rap group that crossed over, and I don't even think they meant to cross over. I'm just talking about when you hear about doing movies, and maybe because Russell Simmons, had some relation to Run at the time, it propelled them, even though Russell Simmons went on and did way more better things besides Run DMC. I'm not better things, more things besides Run DMC building a company, Def Jam, that's still going today, even though he has nothing to do with it. But point being is this, before I say this, I just want to say thank you to Run DMC and Jam Master Jay for what they contributed to hip hop and making me go out and be mad that my feet was too small at the time to get shell top Adidas because they didn't make them in my size. And, on Easter, I wanted to get the blazer that Run had and the hat that Run had. And, that's one thing about rap. I remember wanting to get the fisherman hat and the link because EPMD had the shit. You know what I'm saying? The stoopy doopy link with the fisherman hat. I had to go get that from Canal Street. But yeah, man, so when I got on, man, and Run, they kind of not, Run DMC was kind of not like out anymore, but they was kind of make a little comeback. And Run was a reverend at this time. And he had sent me a verse to do, or I can't remember if he sent me the verse because you wasn't sending verses back then. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was email or nothing. This is still prior to the internet. And he wanted me to do a verse. I think I didn't come to the studio. I don't remember what it was, but I was lagging on taking my time to do this verse for Run. And I seen him in the airport and I was like, Run, what's up? And he gave me a little attitude and shit. I'm like, damn, I forgot why that I was supposed to do it, baby. I can't remember what time of life I was in. I just remember I was busy because I would have did it for Run. And I was like, hey, what's up? And he's like, yeah, what's up? He was giving me Crush Groove Run. Even though he was Reverend Run, he's giving me the Crush Groove attitude Run. And I was like, yo, what's up, man? He's like, no, that little joint that you're supposed to do for me, I'm good on that. And I'm like, nah, I'm going to get it done. He said, nah, I'm good. I'm actually on the way to go meet up with JD, Jermaine Dupri. We gonna knock shit out. But we all right. And I appreciate time and like turned his back and walked off and spun on me. And I was like, I don't mean today, but I was like, fuck Run. You know what I'm saying? That's the attitude he gave me. But I didn't mean that. I didn't really mean no fuck Run. But he gave, like, Sin, I don't know if you ever seen Crush Groove. Even though he's the reverend that when he was in the airport, you ever see Crush Groove? This nigga Diddy Bop was different, man. That nigga Run with some other nigga, man. Run when you run that whose house, Run house shit, that nigga Run with some other nigga, and he was giving me Crush Groove vibes. I'm like, fuck wrong with Run? I thought he was a reverend. Now he giving me Crush Groove vibes, but that was totally my fault. And to this day, I still feel bad about this because we don't know where hip hop would have been or where it is now and where it went without somebody like Rev Run and Run DMC. So I still feel bad about that to this day, but that's what happened with me and Rev Run.
You haven't seen him since?
Nah, I haven't. Haven't seen him since, man. I've seen, but I watched, I watched all his reality shows. I thought it was real dope with the kids growing up. We got to know his kids through his reality shows and his wife, and they had a cooking show. But yeah, I watched all the shows, man, but I haven't seen him since.
Something that's kind of bothering me on the internet, man. I remember talking to you about this before, and you told me your answer, and I didn't really believe you. I'm gonna keep it 100. I just thought you just didn't want to do it. Big L situation. He still has a beehive. I'm gonna keep it 100. Whenever you mention his name, and maybe they don't like it or whatever, people come out and just say, I remember I asked you, I said, yo, why don't you shoot a Big L movie? I said that would be dope. You know, all his family, his peoples, the niggas he hung out with. Maybe all of them could get in the movie, and instead of waiting for somebody else to come do it, why don't you do it? And you say, yo, I would love to, but it's just too many issues. And I'm like, what issues? And you kind of left it at that. But I seen, so that's why I'm saying I didn't really. I just thought you didn't want to do it. But I seen, every time y'all mention or you mention his name, people get upset. Do you know why? Like, what's the issue? You can't never talk about him ever.
Yo, that's a great question, man. You know what it is? Is that people a lot of times, not just Big L, a lot of people, they love you more after you pass away than when you were alive. And I think that's a situation with Big L as far as his career is concerned. Because Big L is a hell of a rapper. You know, I think to be honest with you, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Um, they inspire me. When I say they made me get better because you got to think about this. When you're growing up in greatness, you don't realize you're growing up in greatness. And when I say this, is think about this, right? Before I get back to the Big L thing, think about the people that it's in a 3-4 block radius. Think about the 2 block radius first. You got Big L, I'm rapping with, just, and I'm not even taking it serious. Like, just, that's my man. We're rapping. Herb McGruff, I'm rapping with. Mace, I'm rapping with. Max B lives in the building. Ali Mo lives on my block. Shamgard lives 2 blocks away from me. These is all people. You don't realize that you're growing up in greatness because we're all trying to be great. So sometime I think people back, and I'm just talking about being around greatness, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I sit back and think about it, I'm like, damn, so many different celebrities or basketball players, athletes grew up in a 4 or 5 block radius. It's even people that's not known nationally that's known in New York. Um, you know, A Butter like my little brother and the Arnold brothers and it's just so many different people, man. Like I said, just grew up in one neighborhood. But I think about that shit sometimes. But when it comes to Big L, I think that he got a lot more credit after he passed away, even though he should have got the credit when he was alive. Um, but I don't think the record label did right by him. My personal opinion, I can't tell you, I don't know his contract or what happened, so on and so forth. He came out the same time as Nas as well, and they was on the same label. And Nas' first album did decent. He didn't really take off to his second album, my personal opinion, when I Ruled the World and all that shit came out. But I think that people started paying attention to Big L more after he passed away when they should have been giving him more flowers when he was alive, as far as music is concerned. Secondly, what I don't understand is, and when you say people may get an attitude, I don't know exactly what you're referring to right now, but I'm going to tell you how I feel. People don't want you to tell stories about certain shit when you grew up, me personally. And you can't tell me what the fuck I saw or what I heard or what I seen. Like, I just don't get that to where I'm not getting nobody in trouble. I'm not talking about, like to me, it's like, yo, my nigga, I wouldn't say a lot of shit if Big L was alive or period. But I ain't gonna tell me not to tell me what the fuck I seen. That's just not gonna happen. I mean, you're not. I'll be 50 in a little while. You're not gonna tell me what the fuck to talk about. That's your motherfucking mind. But as far as that's concerned, I think that people, because of the internet and because of his death, pay a lot more attention to him now than they did when he was alive. And that's that's the real travesty of everything.
I I just think well, I seen the interview
Hmm.
where his Big Lee, his brother,
Hmm.
uh they his I think his daughter and his niece didn't really appreciate the way, and you got to kind of understand women take trauma different. She says I remember her saying it brings up certain things in her. I'm not speaking for the guys. Obviously, maybe you
What
might know the
guys?
guys. That's I think his name is Doc. Is it Doc?
Yeah, finish the story. Finish telling me what happened, please. Yeah.
Yeah. His daughter, Big Lee's daughter and his niece, they on some show. It's called The Beat or something like that. And they were just explaining that you fabricated a lot of stories about Big L to make him to put him in a different light and Big Lee. Now, what I will say is I've never heard you talk bad about them as far as like, even I heard stories about Big Lee and that's just what I heard. I never met the man a day in my life. I never heard he was soft and I just heard he was a fucking goon. You know what I mean? But the women are taking that kind of emotionally and you gotta kind of understand, you know what I mean? But the guys, as far as like the guys, they just seem upset that you even speak about Big L or Big Lee. So that's why I want to get to like what's really the issue whenever you speak about them. It's just like it's always some, little conflict over that.
And who was the females exactly?
Is Big I think yeah, it was Big Lee's daughter and and her Big Lee's niece. I'm assuming. Don't quote me, but I know his daughter was a little emotional, kind of like on some way Pat Porter used to be. Like whenever somebody mentioned Rich, and like I said, they take and shout out the man that's Rich Porter's son. He knows and Bo and everybody knows. Like it's cool. It's cool with the niggas, but not for Big L. They not cool with you talking about Big Lee or Big L. So
to the females you talking about, if they're related to them, I have nothing to say negative to them or about them because their family went through a lot of trauma. When you think about the trauma that these females may have been through, you got to think about Big Lee getting killed, Big L getting killed, and most recently, Big Lee's son getting killed, Little Lee. So those females that you're referring to went through a lot of trauma to where I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth on the internet or even in person, nowhere. I'm not going to go back and forth with that because that's a lot of trauma to endure. And that's just people that's related to them. Not only talking about people who may have died in the neighborhood outside of the people that's related to them. So they got a lot of trauma going through that. But let me ask you this, man. Because I don't be seeing shit until you, Duggar, or niggas send me shit that they feel I need to see. So I didn't see this yet. What was the niggas saying? What was the nigga saying, the kid that you was talking about? What was he saying? So the females, I'm sorry that y'all feel a way, that I'm saying something, and I apologize to you because of the trauma you went through, but I'm not apologizing about anything I said. But I'm more interested, what was the niggas saying?
But you was fabricating, and maybe you should stop speaking about them in that kind of light. But
let me ask you this. See, I never even want to say niggas' name. I did a freestyle one time, and I thought that'd be cool, the end of it. But was it the kid, was his name Doc, who was talking? Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
I caught a clip of it, you know what I mean? Like, I've never seen the show, but when I saw the clickbait, I clicked on, and I was like, oh, shit, like, another problem. So that's why, I'm asking you, because it's always a problem. And I'm a Big L fan, so... Yeah,
I'm a Big L fan. But you're not going to tell me what I see growing up. And I don't have nothing bad to say about Big L. Whatever Mace went through with Big L, he went through with Big L. And the thing about it is this, right? Because Big L is respected as a rapper, niggas take away from him being human and growing up in an environment that we grew up in. Now, this kid, Doc, right? I did a freestyle a while ago because he wants me to stop talking about what I see. And I'm not getting nobody in trouble. I'm not talking about niggas, whatever, but let's do this. Doc, his name is Kareem Llewellyn. Kareem Llewellyn. You want to play? All right, cool. Let's do it. Let's do it. Since I don't know nothing, Doc, and I need to stop talking, you so worried about defending Big L and Big Lee, which I said, them still my niggas. And the only reason I talk about certain shit is because it's not going to get nobody in trouble. They gone. Y'all niggas be scared of Big Lee from the grave. That nigga, they think one day Big Lee going to jump back out of the grave and be like, what you said? Y'all niggas be still scared of this nigga. Period. But you know what, Doc? Fine, his name is Kareem Llewellyn. Since you want to start to defend him so much, I'm going to make you defend yourself. That's what I'm going to make you do. This is what I'm going to do. If I hear my name on that podcast or hear about my name on your shit one more time, I'm going to start talking about you, Kareem Llewellyn. I'm going to start talking about your case. I know the DA who was on your case. I don't know him, but last time when I did that little freestyle, I started doing homework on you. I'm gonna start talking about some people that was gonna snitch on dead niggas. I'm gonna get deeper into why certain people got killed. You wanna defend niggas? I'm gonna make you defend yourself. Let me hear my name on that podcast or hear about my name on that podcast one more time, Kareem Lou Allen. I'm gonna make you defend yourself. I promise you, nigga, since I don't know nothing, why am I saying this and why am I saying that? I'm gonna show you how much I do know about you. About you. Hey, I promise you, bring somebody else up there again. Bring another a family member, bring him, say my name, let your co-host say my name, let a guest say my name, be like, well, I didn't say nothing. They says, if I hear about my name on that podcast one more time, Kareem Lou Allen, aka Doc, you're gonna be defending yourself. Cause I don't give a fuck. I think when niggas get misconstrued is this. Sometimes niggas be on these podcasts talking about me, I hear about it, this, that, and third, and it be niggas that I fuck with. So I don't come back at niggas because I still got genuine love. Even though I don't fuck with certain niggas no more, that don't mean I ain't got no genuine love for niggas and I ain't gonna do that, go back and forth with niggas. Even if they wanna talk about me, certain niggas I made money with and I got genuine love for, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not, certain niggas. That ain't for you. That ain't for you, nigga. Nigga, I expose you like a hoe on Hunts Point, nigga. Keep it up. I'm telling you right now, Kareem Lou. I'm not calling you that. Kareem, keep it up. I expose you like a hooker right off of Hunts Point in 1991, nigga. Let me hear my name on there one more time. Your case? All that. One more time. And that's that, Kareem. Let me hear it. Let me get another message like this. Go ahead. So you won't have to worry about defending Lee and Big L. You, your case. Keep it up. Look, my nigga, let me tell you something. See, the thing about me is this, my nigga. I left all this shit alone after I did a little freestyle or whatever. I ain't really never even had no problem with you, bro. But you got a problem with me talking about stories that's old, that like I can't talk about shit that happened when I grew up. About dead people. They dead. You ever hear, listen, let me ask you something. It's a bunch of niggas from that neighborhood, bunch of niggas that grew up with us, man. And I leave them anonymous because they all my friends still, just like some of them is probably still cool with Kareem. You ever hear them say I'm lying? You ever hear the 50 other niggas from my neighborhood be like, Cam is tripping. Nah, that nigga bugging. He be bugging out. It's mad niggas. And they love Big L like they love me and they love Big Lee and all that. But they know, listen, let's get this straight. Let's get this straight. I got love for Big L, that's my brother, and I have love for Lee. But we not gonna act like what happened ain't happened. You ever hear anybody else besides Kareem say anything else? Nah, Cam be wildin'. Anybody from their circle might say that. But keep it. Be my guest, Kareem. It's on you now. It's on you. I promise you. I don't want to hear somebody came up there and mentioned my name and you was quiet about it. Somebody came up there and said, motherfucking, they were related to this person, related to that person, and my name pop up. This is the last time. I thought we was over with this. But if you want views, you gonna get them. You gonna get them, brother. You'll get them.
I was just a Big L fan, and I just wanted to know.
Me too.
What's the problem?
Me too.
I want to see the movie. God damn it!
Listen. Let me tell you. Let me tell you what happened, man. It was a nigga. I won't get to his name. It was a white guy. He worked on a big production company that produced $100 million movies. Black Mass, whole bunch of movies and shit. He wanted to do the Big L movie. When he wanted to do the Big L movie, he came to me. He was like, yo, Cam, I want to spend 50, 60 million and do the Big L movie. I said, cool, let me try and gather up the niggas from my neighborhood who could put it together. Because Big L was my man, but I ain't really, I'm from 40th, Big L from 39th. We all hung out in the park. But believe it or not, it's different crews. You know what I'm saying? It's 40th and it's 39th, even though we all was in the same park together. Then you got up the block 40th, and you might got niggas from up the block on 39th Street. So it's together, but it's a little bit separate at the same time. More of the story is, I hung out with Big L on some rap shit, go to club shit, this, that, third. I ain't really hang out with him outside that. Hud used to gamble with him and this, that, and the third. And all them niggas my niggas, but we all had separate agendas after hanging out in the park. Everybody had other things to do. Anyway, I tried to gather everybody up to do this movie separately. I went and took the boss. Shout out to my nigga Took the Boss. I went and got Herb McGruff. Shout out to Herb McGruff. I went and got TC. Shout out to TC. I went and got God Bless the Dead Keith and Craig. I went and got Rich Dice. I got all these people together to try and put their story together to say, yo, let's put this together, this Big L shit, because I don't know everything that niggas was doing. I never said I did, but you're not gonna tell me what I didn't see and did see. So I'm like, let's everybody put their story together to get this Big L movie done. This nigga wanna spend $60 million on it. Nobody can get on the same page. It couldn't get on the same page. This person, I have niggas in a meeting, and I won't tell you no names, but this person said they would do this, and this person said they would do that. Then they start arguing with each other in the meeting in front of the white nigga. White nigga like, these two niggas can't even get together. How the fuck we? Then they start making, and I ain't disrespecting because they start telling their story. And the white nigga like, hold on, I heard you was tough and all that, but I'm trying to figure out what happened with Big L. This was a Big L movie. Word to my mother, word to my dead mom. You guys, Gruff took TC. I had a meeting separately with this white nigga with all of them. Keith, everybody. It couldn't come together because niggas couldn't get on the same page. And this is a $60 budget movie. $60 million budget movie they want to put together. Ask these niggas. It just didn't happen because everybody couldn't get on the same page. That was my last time trying to do anything.
Yeah, I thought you just didn't want to do it. You didn't even want to break it down to me. You just like, man, it's just too many issues.
Yeah. So, because at the end of the day, think about it, right? We sit here and joke because, me and Murder sometime and myself, because listen, it's really a blessing to be alive and to be, knowing where we come from. Not saying I was into certain shit. But then I always played basketball and tried to rap and get a couple dollars here and there if I could. That was my strategy growing up. So when niggas be trying to be like, yo, Cam don't know this, Cam don't ever be trying to act like he did more than what he did. I ain't really getting no street money until I went out of town. I would go clip niggas' customers when they were selling dust on my block, in the block. I would stand on 7th Avenue and sell a couple bags of dust before they go down the block. And that was good enough for me. $60, $70, and I'd be good my motherfucking day. Because niggas would go down the block and buy bundles of dust. All I need, we here today. Me and her, 6, 7 bags, nigga. Take the stamp, same stamp, and run off. Hope they don't find out. I got real money when I went out of town. That's when I really got money, to tell the truth. I never tried to act like I was no big time nigga on my block. So niggas be saying that, niggas be bugging, man. But it's all good. You want the attention? I'll let you know what I know, nigga. So let's do it. That's on y'all.
I don't think Dame is still mad at you.
Another nigga? God damn, man.
Talk about. No, wait, can I get a time out? Wait, I'm talking about all the shit that's on the internet. My bad, man. I'm not trying to start nothing, man. I'm just asking questions, man. He said something. I ain't even gonna go into all the details, but I seen him and Boogie sitting by the water. They was talking or whatever.
No, hold on. Is this recently?
It's about a week ago.
A week ago?
Yeah. about 4
Go
days
ahead, go
ago,
ahead,
man.
bro. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
But he said something. I'm not gonna go into all the details of what he was saying, but he said something.
About me though?
Yeah, I'm not going. I'm not doing that. We're not doing.
I prefer you
We're not
not
giving
to.
him that.
I prefer you not to, man. Cause you know for real, niggas be thinking I be tripping. Like I swear to God, I don't be watching like and not just these niggas. I don't be watching a lot of podcasts. Like I create a lot. I watch a lot of old sitcoms, not sitcoms, dramas, The Wire, Sopranos, new shit, Wayward. Like I'm such a creative that I don't spend time on gossip. So when I be hearing niggas be telling me like, yo, niggas said your name, I be like, still? Not just they, I'm just talking about other niggas. I be like, yo, still? Niggas don't got nothing to do. Go ahead, bro. I just don't.
Because maybe we trying to get to the root of the problem. We got to find out why. You don't want to know why they still talking about you. You don't never want to. You don't care.
No.
No.
I do want to issue an apology though, that without putting hands on nobody, without nobody physically getting harmed, without me doing any damage to anybody, family or anything like that physically, that I mentally torture these niggas, man. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I, I didn't know I didn't know I do this to these niggas. That it goes on for months and years. That I mentally abuse you by just being me. It's mental abuse seeing me, huh? It is, huh? Me and my big $60,000 teeth. Look at they tired of seeing these shit. It's all good, man. Go ahead, bro, man. My bad. Go ahead, man.
Before I go on, the funniest shit earlier, Larry just said to me, when Cam do something wrong, he's apologetic. I said, when? He said, if he fuck with you, he'll apologize. I said, he don't like admitting when he wrong, man. I said that's bullshit. And that I don't know what kind of apology that was. That was the this is what I'm saying, Larry. He don't apologize. That was not an apology, bro.
That was absolutely a part. Yo, you think I don't feel bad that niggas having nightmares? Listen, man. Yo, listen, bro. I don't want to do this to people. Like, yo, for you to wake up and I ain't say niggas' names or people name and they just bring my name up randomly out of nowhere, you be like, huh? When niggas be saying that shit to me, I'll be like, still? Man, it gotta be slow. It's slow out there, man. It's a drought. I know it's a drought. It's slow, man. Get the algorithm, say my name, get the algorithm jumping, nigga. It's all good. I ain't even knocking it. But I do apologize if I'm wrong. I don't know. A lot of times when I'm wrong, that's the whole problem with it. I just don't know. You know, sin is one of them niggas that think I'm one of them niggas talking about, yo, I ain't shoot you, you ran into them bullets. I ain't that nigga. I ain't that nigga, man. Come on, bro.
Sometimes I just think you throw the hot sauce on it and then you just act like it ain't happened. I did accuse you when you said you brought Skip to My Lou, Ray for Austin up to the Rucker. I was like, fuck out of here. Like, and then when I found out, I said, you know what? I ain't know that, bro. That's dope.
I bought Ali Motor Rucker for the first time, and I bought Skip to LaGuardia House.
Okay, uptown.
Uptown, yeah.
All right. Yeah, let me get to the question about what Dame and Boogie was talking about. He said, you never supported ASAP Rocky. Is that true? And if it is, why?
What the fuck is Dame talking about, man? Yo.
I'm just saying what he said, bro.
No, that's not true. Sugar and ASAP, Sugar Duggar and ASAP Rocky is like super duper close friends. Like That's his man. What I will say is this: is that I didn't know how big ASAP was going to be. I will say that I didn't see the same thing like we can say with Max B. Like I didn't know how big Max potential was. And I said that on I don't remember what show, but I don't think it was. I think I said, as a matter of fact, when I was interviewing Max, I'm not the fucking wizard to have the vision to see who's gonna be the best artist or the worst artist. I fuck with artists that blew up, and then I fuck with artists that that couldn't sell fucking no records. But I've never brushed them off or never not supported them. Absolutely support them. I just didn't see the vision, how big they were. Music was changing, and they were aware that not just music, they were very fashionable to where you might not understood the fashion in the beginning. But to say I didn't support them, that's absolutely incorrect. For me to say that I didn't see the vision is correct. That's 100% correct. See, you know what people's problem is? And I tell this to a lot of artists, especially female artists. Just because I don't work with you don't mean I'm not rooting for you. You understand what I'm saying? Some people be like, yo, Cam don't want to put me on. Cam ain't doing this. Yo, I don't. Sometimes I don't think it's gonna work, and then it may work. And then if it works, you could be like, yeah, I told you, Cam. And not only that, I'm gonna be right at the top too. So I'll be like, high five, nigga, you here, nigga. I'm happy you made it, motherfucker. Yeah. Fuck, let's go cop a couple houses together. Let's cop a whip together. Just because I don't work with you doesn't mean I'm not rooting for you. And I think people get that confused. To where I'll be like, Cam, I don't have time to, because maybe I want to write a movie. Maybe I want to write a TV show. Maybe I want to produce 7 other shows for my network. That I don't have time to specifically work with somebody. And niggas be like, yo, Cam don't fuck with me. Cam ain't fuck with me. That's nothing could be further from the truth. I do fuck with niggas. It's just because I don't work with you, that doesn't mean that I don't want you to win. And I think a lot of people get that confused. So Dame is 100% incorrect. Like, listen, I don't even want to go down this path with this dude because all he's going to do is post this clip and then respond to this clip and go on another tangent for this long by you even bringing this up. You know what I'm saying? So all this is, this 6-7 minute dialogue that we having is 3 weeks for him. I see how it works now. I see he'll chop it up, respond, go on all the dialogue, shout out to all the dialogue. And yo, Kim is like, yo, bro, I've never seen a nigga that I fuck with that had genuine love for try to discredit somebody's character so bad for the algorithm. You know, I had people around him. I ain't have nobody around him, that's false. But I heard about when me and him was going back and forth, how he was saying he's lit right now. And I'm like, damn. I'd look at that shit like, damn, this nigga, it's cool to be lit off of beefing with your man, bro. Where the fuck are we at in the world? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn, this nigga really taking this at being lit. I felt like, damn, man, it was fucked up. But, you know, it is what it is. What can I say about it? But that's, to answer your question, that's 100% false.
Oh, okay. To kind of jump off the subject real quick, do you know
but what I am going to do is this. For my grand finale with this person, I'm going to write Dame a letter. Next show, I'm going to have a letter handwritten to Dame, and then I'm done with our relationship forever. It's just going to have to be that way because I see it won't stop. But then you see the pattern with other artists and other people. I wish it didn't have to be this way. I got no problem with him, but I'm going to write a letter. Next show, I'll have a letter read.
Welcome back to the Killer Countdown. It's only one Sin City. I'm gonna make this short. We had O Solo versus Mac Myron. Both of you niggas was gonna get disqualified. And I'm gonna tell you why. Y'all had a battle before this. And that's cool. But y'all brought them rhymes over the Killer Countdown. And shout out to Smack and y'all. I know this ain't that, but this is for $25,000. I've been hearing this for $100. I think that's the word in the street. No, nigga, y'all niggas on Zoom, this ain't Madison Square Garden. Get that 25 and put a down payment down or something. You don't want it, you want to donate it, throw it. Terrell owns, nigga. Fuck out of here. My suggestion was, what I said was, bring back Henny Man versus Jay Murder. They said, nah, judge it for what it's worth. Because I said, you motherfuckers got niggas thinking I'm biased out here. I don't make a fucking dime extra. Shout out to Newark and Irvington, where O Solo's from. My niggas over there, but this ain't got nothing to do with that. Mac Myron, you going to the next level, though. Get to work, my nigga. Sin City, Killer Countdown. Ooh.
Yeah. So they got me up against the bullhead ice. I said, old head cool if the bread right. They said, old head ice, yeah, he did nice. Yeah, right. I run through him like a red light. Man, I shoot head ice in his head twice. He's like a deer that's been stuck up in my headlights. I mean, my fog lights. Cause I'm the wrong type to square up with, so it's gonna be a long night. Before you get up here and try to talk about the good old days, the number one question is how you ain't died from old age. You set this battle up. So I'm gonna kill you on your own stage. When I crash out, if Jesus don't grab the wheel, well then it's road rage. Now who you trying to be like, Baby Mane or Pop Lottie? Cause you got colon cancer and them niggas got bodies. If I spill a tea, it'd probably be a hot toddy. You've been drunk your whole life, so why try me? Cause Ice is Harlem's first guardian angel and designer. I tell you, eat a dick and then die like Jeffrey Dahmer. You an old man with a fucked up face like Kiki Palmer. Just a washed up street nigga out here looking for a sponsor. The wolf selling tickets. Well, that's food for Loch Ness Monster. And I ain't have to go nowhere. That's good news for Loch Ness Monster. I think you got these other dudes confused with Loch Ness Monster because I ain't sell more records or get more views than Loch Ness Monster. You another has-been. Don't know you way past your glory days. We ain't want to hear your war stories about how your 40 blazed. And we ain't trying to hear how many widows that your 40 made. I pull up and shoot it out with you for 40 nights and 40 days. Now talk that tough shit because we know it's all clickbait. I sold more money than making records than selling mixtapes. I'll tell your mother suck a dick. That's how I dictate while you in a pissy project hallway getting shit-faced, you bitter old broke-ass nigga like Damon Dash. I hope your next battle in LA so your plane can crash. I could do this shit all day until you wave the flag. That's why I got a bullet for your half-decrepit crazy ass. Infrared beam in real life. I'm playing laser tag. I really turn wolf into a pack so I can make it last. You take what and leave the what? Don't make me laugh. I turn head ice head first through a plate of glass. Come on, don't look at me like that, dog. You knew it was inevitable. Me and my gun is like the Django and Broomhilda. We inseparable. If I gave you a lick, you couldn't read it. It's illegible. And Mace didn't judge it because
You said time, man. You said time. With lack of manpower, I use more than hollows. Shit. I done off kingpins with a hand towel and water bottle. Most drowned in their own sorrow, my tears of joy. Some had heart and didn't give up the girl till they hear they boy. This a homicide. My prince gonna come back as Louis Sims. Cops gonna say whoever did this ain't shy about committing murders. Cause the blood dripping them footprints leading back to him is Little Tim's. Hey man, get the main nigga like a box of swoops. Hey, CG while I'm knocking boots. Now your child soul survivor is Dr. Seuss. Who that in the hat? Trail gator slippers. Get the 12 gauge and put his time clock on the fences. Who up the score, Ness? Ask Father Time, you on the floor next. Don't drop a dime. This beef over broccoli and Gore-Tex. But it's gonna stop a mine, and I'm gonna kick your door next. And they gonna reopen until they feel that mama's died. Yeah, because she was mouthing off. Her son died, the counselor called. Her line nosy, an ounce of raw. People pulling drive-bys, squeezing baby oil and throwing alcohol. You was just on Cosmic Calf saying that your album is coming out tomorrow. You the reason Angela Simmons made pastries. Because y'all bumped into it when Puff pushed y'all out the wall. So why bother? You found out the cheesecake was for Beyonce. Now you hate on people who really are BK like a pair of S. Carters. Your sneak game, plain and simple. That sport range came in crippled. Damn, I'm fucking. can't believe it.
Hey, before I get into my other
Hey,
question,
yo,
I got a fan question.
hold on real quick. Yo, it's a nigga outside eating ice cream looking in here. Oh, he left. I was gonna put the nigga just outside eating ice cream, diesel nigga just looking in here. Pause, man.
Nigga got big groove standing by the
glass. I ain't like that. Go ahead, man. My bad.
Yeah, man. I got a fan question, man. Huncho Vien Tasinko. He said, "What you meant when you said every time you diss the label, you got fined 100,000? Can you break that down?"
So I had an NDA on a certain record. I don't even want to bring it up, but to make us long story short, if I mentioned the situation about what happened with the label, basically a label paid me some money not to talk about something, and if I did, I get fined 100,000 every time I say something. 100,000 each time, and so on those bars, I was taking a chance on trying to tell people what happened, and saying, by me even mentioning this, I'm going to get fined 100,000. So that's what I meant by when I said, even right now, I'm going to get fined 100,000 NDA that I had signed about something that happened, and I wasn't supposed to talk about it.
So by you saying that, did it happen again?
They was cool and gave me a warning.
Except thanks.
See, I usually say what I feel like saying.
Yeah. So you kind of quiet on this one.
Yeah. They was cool. They was cool. So.
Something that everybody's talking about. I don't know if you heard of it. Did you know they calling Air Force Ones the old head sneakers now?
I think
I
seen something like that. I think I did see something like that. Yeah, I seen it. But you want to know what
is it gonna make you stop buying Airs?
Saying you the only one scared to get old. Like my nigga.
I asked you, are you gonna buy the Airs? Yes, no. I'm still gonna buy Airs.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I am.
All right.
Look, man.
What's up with Killer Season 2?
First of all, you ain't gonna rush his motherfucking answer.
You answered to my yes, I am.
Yo,
and that was it.
No, because I was about to say something else. I was about to be like, look, I want to dress my age. I'm not saying I want to look like some old nigga. Like, I want to still look cool, but I don't want to look like I'm dressed like I'm 17, 18. I don't. I know niggas who be like, yo, that's what they wearing. And they skin, and you got 48-year-old skin don't match. Your skin don't match the clothes. I mean, like,
skin.
Yo, you got 52-year-old skin. You can't wear them 17-year-old joints, man. Look, man, let me tell you something about skin. You know, dead ass. You know, we out here eating a little healthy, little juice in this shit, a little ginger here and there, little green juice in it. So, look, man, and thanks to you, Sin. Okay, this nigga Sin wants all the ginger credit in the world. God bless the dead. He used to try to bring my mother ginger. Me and my mother used to just have laughing attacks at this nigga. We used to just couldn't stop laughing. Like, Sin with the fucking ginger, man. Like, my mother used to just be like, yo, call me like, Sin bought more ginger. And start dying laughing. You know how disappointed Larry Sin was when he found out ginger wasn't in ginger ale?
Hold on. What happened?
Ginger is not in ginger ale. He was upset.
He said, fuck this shit.
He felt betrayed.
For real.
This nigga take this ginger shit personal, but what I was going to say is, all of us, thank God, and not just us, just people in general taking their health more seriously. And, the average 40-year-old does not look like the 40-year-old in let's just say 1970s, 80s, or 90s, something like that. You ever watch Good Times? That nigga.
Yeah, that's a great example.
Yo, James Evan was 38 years old, man.
Yeah, that's a great example.
James was about 36, 37 years old, man.
Yeah, that's a great example. That nigga was old.
Yeah, James, that shit was hard living, man.
I really thought he was 57, 58.
Yeah, if you think about it, right?
Yeah.
JJ the oldest, JJ is 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you throw 16 to 18 years old, James was 36, 37. Look at niggas like, God damn, that was a hard 36, 37 years old. You know what I'm saying? But, niggas take care of themselves. I say all that to say this. It just still gets to a point where, you can look as good as you want. And I know some people 70 who look 40s, 45. I don't know personally people I see. But your skin is not going to match certain things. I really hate it that Judge Mathis gets the jet black dye. Yo, Judge, you got to get a little different. You can't get the jet black dye. Leave a little salt in there because your skin is not matching jet black dye, bro. Your skin is not relating to jet black dye. You can at least cheat a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm buying ass, man. I'm buying ass. Just all that to say that,
me
man.
too.
Yeah, man.
Out of all the artists under the Dipset umbrella, have you ever heard? Well, not been in that studio session. What song or songs that you heard out of like in public or whatever that, or when it came out, that you was like really impressed by anybody under the Dipset umbrella?
A lot of
that you was like, oh shit. Like, yeah, that's why I said songs. Like you was like, oh shit. Like what sticks out? What song sticks out in your mind that you were really impressed by?
That's a lot, man. They did a lot of great music that it was time I'm trying to think. I don't know if it's club, but it was times where I would say if I had to pinpoint one record, it's kind of when we was putting the Diplomat project together, and we was working on the deal. I don't know if we had just got the deal. I don't know if we was doing mixtapes or whatever. But I remember I had left for a little while. I had to go do something out the studio, and I left everybody in baseline. And I came back, and they like, yo, Cam, we want to play this song for you. And it was hot, and I'm like, I'm getting on the chorus. I jumped on the chorus. I started putting 4 bars on it. They had actually finished the song. They didn't finish the chorus, but it was really dope. It was Jim, Jewels, and how Rel built this city.
Ooh,
yeah. And I had like left the studio. I came back and the song was done. And I was like, nah, that's tough. Niggas know what they doing in here. And I jumped on the hook. I put like 4 bars on them, jumped on the hook. But if I would say one song had to stand out, I'm just thinking that it's probably a bunch of songs that could stand out. But that was one song that I was like, okay, I ain't got to be here to guide niggas. These niggas, they got it. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was really dope. And then, I don't know about standing out, but if you ever listen to the song What's Really Good, that song is a bug out song because I heard it probably about 7-8 months ago. And Jewels got locked up. And he's like, damn, Els is locked up. I forget what he got locked up for. And we was in the studio doing the song What's Really Good. And I'm like, I'm rapping about Jewels getting locked up. Like, yo, Jewels locked up, get him out ASAP. I can't remember exactly how the lyrics go, but if you listen to the song What's Really Good, I'm like, Jewels locked up, I want him out ASAP. Da 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 da. Then Jim had did a verse and shit. And he's like, what's the hook? And then before we finished doing the song, Jewels busted in the studio straight out of bookings and said, I'm here. He's like, well, get the fuck in the booth. And then his verse is like, yo, I'm fresh out the box. It was like, yo, some wild shit. Like, yo, that song was wild because we rapping about a nigga who got locked up earlier that day or the day before. Jim do a verse, and then before we finish the song, the nigga just busts in the studio from like out of jail, and he puts his verse about getting out of jail on that song. So them two songs kind of stand out. If you know, I can't say listen in the club or nothing, but those two songs was like, when you asked me that question, it made me think about those two times.
Was you in the studio when J.R. Ryder made Get 'Em? Because we get 'em, get 'em.
No, I don't
Was you in the
think so.
studio for that?
Not that I
I
remember.
thought
I don't
that's-
think so. I don't think so. Like the thing about it with me is like, you know, when we was doing group records, we would all be in the studio or whatever, but I never wanted to really be in the studio. Not saying I ain't fuck with niggas, I fuck with everybody. But, you know, if you know what you're doing, I ain't gotta be in there. It's like Joel's, to me, the day I met him, he knew everything. Even Joel's kind of, to me, spearheaded a lot of the Diplomat shit. You know, rhyming, you know, he knew how to catch that. Like, you think about old boy, even though I go first on the song, he kind of directed that flow where we letting the boy, you know, and he know how to, you know, he know how to do hooks, clever. So I ain't even need to look over a lot of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Once you know how to do what you do, you in the studio, I'll go uptown, fuck around for a couple of hours, and then come back down. And if it's done, it's done. If outside of group projects, if niggas was doing shit dolo, then I ain't need to be there if they knew what they was doing. And Duke would be there too, already.
That's what led me into my next question. What you enjoy doing more, being a CEO of your company or an artist?
It depends on what company you talking about. Like if you talking about
Dipset.
music,
Dipset, yeah.
I don't know. To me, I don't even look at it like that. It's like, for me, to be totally honest with you, I looked at it as we all kind of was learning how to be CEOs or how to be businessmen or how to deal with shit, you know. And Dame taught niggas a lot as well when we left Sony. So I thought it was just a good time until it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? We really had a good time. When you think about a lot of shit, me, Zeke, and Jewels, and I'm not leaving Jim out on purpose and nothing like that. I'm just saying what's really happened. Like, we was going out of town. Like, we really lived in Ohio. Me, Zeke, and Jewels, like, had cribs in Ohio. We really lived in Chicago. So me, Zeke, and Jewels is really going state to state, living there, doing what we did when we got to them towns. I remember we was living in Ohio, we had a crib. We moved to Chicago, we had a crib. And we was like, all right, all this situation. Then we was going to Atlanta. And we was scouting Atlanta out. Me, Zeke, and Jewels, we was scouting all these towns out. So, you know, we doing music in the process of all this shit, but at the same time, I didn't really look at it like, yo, CEO this, CEO that, even though that was the title. It's more like, nigga, let's have fun and get to this money and have a good time. And I'll go talk to these niggas upstairs because I did have the ear of Dame or Biggs or Mike Kaiser, shout out to Mike Kaiser, or Kevin Lyles or Julie Greenwald or Leo Cohen or Tom Mont, whatever, you know, the people who was overseeing the project. But yeah, it just was a good time.
Oh, well, you just talked about giving people labels or whatever. Did y'all do that just to make it seem like to the outside, like, yo, this like a real moving company, even though it was a moving company?
Nah.
Like, what was the titles for?
Titles as far as what? Labels?
No, when you said there wasn't like no CEOs or no.
Oh no,
or
no, it
shit
was
like
no,
that.
no. I didn't say it wasn't no CEOs. I didn't look at my niggas like, yo, nigga, I'm the CEO. You know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Nah, it was definitely titles. You know, don't get that fucked up. It was titles, but I ain't never look at nigga like, yo, shut up. I'm the CEO of this shit. Da 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 da. That's what I'm trying to say. It's, you know what I seen was this, right? And they just had a verse. Shout out to Master P. When I seen Master P, I think it was the movie Bout It he did. And he was the star, he was the director, he was the producer, He was the nigga who owed the key grip. He was the nigga who put the lens. You look at the credits, it say Master P, Master P, Master P. Then he switched up Percy Miller, Percy Miller. And I'm like, I'm not saying he ain't do all this. Is what I was thinking. I'm like, I ain't saying he ain't do all this. But goddamn, nigga, give somebody else a little bit of motherfucking credit. That's what I used to say when I see it. But you know, looking at Master P, like, why the fuck would I give somebody else some credit when I did everything? You can ask, and you can ask niggas whether niggas fuck with me or not. I used to fight with niggas that have. I used to tell Jim, yo, stop letting this nigga direct the video, nigga. You direct the video, even though he had a learning process before he could do it by himself. But that was like a proud moment for me when we did the video. Hey man, you know, like back in the days on MTV where they show at the bottom the name of the song, the artist, the director, all that shit.
Yeah.
When everybody's name was on this is before we got the Diplomat shit. So the song was featuring, it was my song featuring Freaky Zeke and Joel Santana, directed by Jim Jones. And I'm like, that shit right there. I wanted everybody to get some shine. So it wasn't no smoke and mirrors or anything like that. You think about Jim. Jim was never signed to me. Ever. Jim went off and went to Koch. I never wanted nothing from the nigga. Dame wouldn't give him a deal, and he went to Koch, and I don't even know how he got to Koch. You can ask him how he got there, but he's the one who discovered Koch and gave Koch that shine. He was the one who went over there. So I always want niggas to get their own money so they ain't have to ask me for any and vice versa. And if I did need money, they had it. If they needed money, I had it. But I wanted niggas to make their own money.
I heard Dame said he sent Jim over there on the interview. He said he sent him to Koch.
I'm not co-signing that. I'm not co-signing that. What I will say is this: Jim asked Dame for $1 million, and Dame said no. So Jim went to Koch. I can't see Dame saying, "Yo, I know about this label named Koch. Go over there." I don't know. You asked Jim that shit. But I know one thing, he asked Dame for $1 million, Dame said no, and he went to Koch. I don't remember Dame sending Jim to Koch, no.
Boosie and Webby laid a verse for you on what record? And do you still have it?
It was the original Suckin' the Nut. Shout out to Boosie, shout out to Webby. They was on Asylum. Warner Brothers, the same time I was on Asylum, Warner Brothers, and I didn't know much about them in the beginning. And shout out to my man Tom Moskowitz, he put me on. I'm like, oh, these niggas got it. You know, they had that Baton Rouge shit down pack and had it on lock. And if you watch the movie Killer Season, actually that version is in the Killer Season movie. And then Wayne came and did the remix, and then that's the one that we actually put on the album. But yeah, they did the original Suck It or Not, Boosie and Webby.
You still got the verse?
I don't know. Maybe Duke got it. Duke's good at keeping files, but I don't personally have it.
Speaking of Killer Season, everybody wants to know, are you even planning on shooting Killer Season 2? They still asking about it.
Yeah. Listen, man, I don't want to give no dates and I don't want to give no timeline, and it's taking me 20 years to do it because I know because you got to realize when I did this, it was fun. I didn't give a fuck what nobody thought. Like, I want to shoot a shootout scene tomorrow. Y'all want to shoot Rats the next day. I want to shoot, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't give a fuck. It was fun, and then everybody ended up loving it, and you don't ever want to do something that doesn't live up to the first one. Like, as much as
Coming to America.
I was just about to say, as much as I love Coming to America, I cannot stand part 2. I don't know what the fuck part 2 is about. And I know you may like it, and other people as well, but there ain't no house party like the first house party. That first house party was, I'm just saying, man, I'm not going with part 2 and 3 and then start being, nah, niggas in college. How's a house party and they in college? It's just like, my nigga. Like Robin Harris in that first one, Bilal, and they're like, listen, sometimes you can't duplicate greatness. So if we all gonna do a Killer Season 2, it gotta be done the right way. But I am working on it. But yeah, man, it's great to see you, man. You know, it was better when you was in studio. What I do say is this. This is what I will say. You get new backgrounds. The lighting is different. Earphones in. Taking this a little more serious. They done got you a gaming chair. Yeah, man.
Blue.
Yeah, man. They taking this more seriously, man. But hopefully you'll get back out to the studio soon, man. Happy holidays to everybody. What? Yeah.
One second before you go. Can you just tell the people that Jalen Brunson is more famous than SGA? That's all I want. Because I won that. I won. Jalen Brunson is more known than SGA.
Turn him off, please. Turn him off. Mute him. Can you mute him? You mute him? Like I was saying, happy holidays to everybody, man. And we'll see you next week with Talk with Flea, man. Much love.